All right, you guys, it's the one and only Christopher Bruce here again, coming to you with some more thoughts about what's going on in my life. Now, I, quite a while ago, I was introduced to the concept of psychological warfare and how it actually means spiritual warfare, which is like to destroy the mind, which is your soul. And when you permanently destroy a person's mind and soul, when you permanently destroy their mind and soul, it has an eternal putrid effect on every facet of their existence, physical and mental. Everything about them becomes putrid over and over, non-stop for all eternity. Like good beings, they constantly get better. Bad beings constantly get worse. So if you can destroy the mind and soul of somebody, get them to submit to evil and become scumsuck and filth like the Canadians, then no matter how beautiful you are, no matter how physically fit you are, no matter how much money you have or whatever you try to claim as desirability, no matter how much of it you have, you are always a putrid piece of shit. And actually, the more you accumulate to try to compensate and try to give yourself value, the more putrid you become. So it's like the more you try to improve, the worse you fucking become. Yeah? And it's like these beings and other people have been teaching me the cyborg stuff, and it's like, I fucking love it, I really do think it's the greatest fucking thing a person could ever imagine. So far, based on my limited life, my limited experiences in existence, it's the coolest shit a person could ever imagine. I mean, it would be a lot better if it didn't incorporate the physical fucking abuse and molestation and rape and mutilation type shit. It'd be a lot better without that. But it's still really fucking cool shit. Like the ability to create goodness, and how it trickles through every facet of existence. Like those definitions we did a long time ago, which some scumsuckers on this internet tried to like steal and give me garbage version of for whatever reason. Some pricks or whatever trying to steal my definitions and fuck them all up. It was like really cool stuff, Like I really did enjoy it, because it's like when you start like the beings told me, with my gift of life as God, of my God identity, and part of everyone's gift of life is to define existence how they see fit. But Canada and these people, they're obsessed with trying to force my opinions and my beliefs, force my life and what I experience, what I perceive, what I experience, what I think, what I do. They're obsessed with trying to control and dominate my life like a fucking robot. Just trying to deny the person symbolic of humanity and everything, try to deny them the ability to even experience their own life on their own terms. It's sickening shit. But like the beings were telling me, it's like part of my gift of life, and especially with this God, this cryptic existence and God identity, is that I really truly do have like a gift to define the nature of existence on this world, at least the nature of existence how I see fit. And the true nature of life on Earth is like a judge of humanity type thing. And it's like once they told me that, the being went ballistic and started desperately trying to get me to believe every horrible thing you could possibly imagine about everyone and everything. Just like constant mind control, constant mind control, day after day. Believe this, believe that, believe this, believe that, believe this, believe that. Basically like everyone's shit except for Canada. That's literally what it was. It was like pro-Canadian garbage all fucking day long, and insults towards everyone and everything. It was just like the most bizarro, demented shit you could ever imagine. But we started doing these definitions, and the beings were telling me, like, look, when you start defining the definitions and stuff like that, it affects every letter, every sound, every idea. Everything you could ever imagine is being turned into something positive, which is destroying all evil in existence. So it's like it literally turned into the point where no matter what evil does, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter what they think, it's all an insult to themselves. And I was like, this is like the coolest shit, the coolest stuff a person could ever imagine. Like psychological warfare or spiritual warfare is absolutely freaking brutal. What they did, I didn't know what was going on for a long time, and they were trying to push me to trying to push me to violent outbursts, trying to make me look crazy and a threat to other people. And they did it for years and years and years until I literally get to the point where I fucking hate these fuckers so much that if I had the ability and I knew I could get away with it, I would brutally fucking destroy these fuckers. like brutally, and not just once or twice. I mean, like over and over for a very long period of time. These people are the fucking scum of fucking existence. I had no idea what was going on in life, and they just kept there and kept playing this crazy game, provoke and annoy, trying to drive me to violence or suicide and murder and shit like that, so they could dispose of me. And I'm like, what the fuck are these people doing? I had no idea what was going on. Why the hell my whole life was like, I literally did try to kill myself on numerous occasions, trying to dehydrate myself, where I didn't swallow any liquid for like 10 fucking days, and the gods didn't let me die. And then another time I didn't eat anything for like 30 days, and I didn't fucking die. Yeah. So like these people literally tried to push me to multiple suicide attempts just because I couldn't understand why life was being so mean to me and what was going on. It's because these Canadians are the fucking devil. Jesus and the Canadians really are the epitome of fucking evil. Yeah. And it's like, it's just brutal. But the Psywar stuff, I love it. Like the stuff they taught me yesterday, where it's like, look, you're creating so much we're creating so much goodness in the universe now, on this planet in existence. It's literally an infinite, like an infinite goodness an infinity to the power of infinity times every infinitieth of a second, and it's like just boom, 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 that insane amount of goodness being created. It's like charging up the universe. And then they're telling me, like, look, like the other days where I was sitting there, like, help me get this, help me get that, help me get this, help me get that, help me get resources for this and that and this and that and this and that. And nobody would really financially help me. I had a little bit of savings from like in the past. What the hell was it, like several years ago for a couple. Well, my iPod alarm went off, so it screwed up the video recording. But anyway, so yeah, I was saying, like, I used to have some, nobody would really try to help me with a significant amount of resources so I could Psywar the crap out of these fucking people and just pulverize the shit out of all evil in existence. But I did have some savings for several years ago, they were helping me with a rent subsidy and helping me with, did a few increases and stuff like that, as well as some grocery assistance and stuff like that. So I was able to save a little bit of money, like a couple $100 a month on and off for a while. So I had some sort of savings that I was going to use to get dental work, because they kicked out so many of my teeth and shit like that, and smashed out so many of my teeth and ruined my dental work and stuff like that. I was going to get some dental work until all these beings were like, no, these people are so evil, it would be like having shit in your mouth every fucking second for the rest of your life. I was like, okay, fine, well, fuck it, I won't let these people touch me anymore. I try not to, and hopefully you can help take care of my dental work for me and stuff like that. But anyway, so I had a little bit of resources and I've been blowing them like crazy, trying to get rid of all the offensive shit in this apartment and try to stock up on things. But they were telling me like anything I incorporate in my life, because of what's going on, anything I incorporate in my life is being charged with like an infinite amount of positive, good spiritual energy. People don't believe in that kind of stuff, but it's really true. There is goodness and evil in existence, and they are like spiritual energies. And when you charge something make this razor here or something, like that razor, for the last month that I've had it, has been sitting there just soaking up like an infinite amount of positive energy, to the point where it's like for all eternity, so long as that thing exists, it will be sitting there like radiating like a positive energy that corrodes and destroys all evil energy around it and stuff like that. And it's like, that's kind of incredible stuff. And it's like everything even tied to that razor, like the colors red and black, or the wall or the whale or whatever it is. It's like it has like an insanely connected effect, where every letter in the name, every letter, every color, every sound of each letter, the words, forwards, backwards, pillars, center, broken up, divided, whatever. Every way you could interpret that the labels in that razor, everything about it, everything is cryptically tied to every other razor in existence. So just having that razor there cryptically ties to every other razor in existence on this planet, or anywhere in the universe existence. Cryptically ties to them. So it's like every razor in existence is now being charged with a positive energy that's destroying all negative energy in it. So it's like eventually and the more I incorporate all these different items in my life, it cryptically ties to all the other versions of it, like this iPad I was saying the other day. all tablets in existence are now being charged with an infinite of goodness. It's most potent with the iPad, because that's what this is. But it's like all tablets in existence and cell phones and stuff like that. With the cell phone I have and stuff like that, they're all being charged with an infinite amount of goodness, and it's pulverizing all negativity within them. You know, like these people, they keep trying to infuse negativity in it. Like as we were trying to purify these things and turn them into like positive things, Apple turned around for whatever reason and started filling it with gay pride content. Like put a bunch of gay pride wallpapers in your like homosexual or sexual predator pride content on your iPads, so everyone's walking around with a bunch of filth. You know, it's like you basically were purifying things and making things spiritually infinitely better. And some of these scummy corporations, or maybe not the corporations themselves, but people who work for them, certain business project managers and stuff like that, they're literally trying to counter things by infusing filth into everyone's devices and technology. It's disgusting. Like, it's so disgusting. But that's basically what we're feeling about the spiritual warfare thing. I love it, you know? Like, no matter what they do with all these different tablets on the world, they'll always be being charged now, like forever. Every tablet that ever exists will just instantly start being charged with a ton of spiritual goodness, which then acts as like a free energy type device thing, a spiritual energy device that radiates a positive energy around everything around it. So it's like you have a tablet in your apartment, just the area around it is just being purged. It's just purging all evil from the area and radiating goodness. And it's like all objects that I have are doing stuff like that, like pillowcases and sheets and scales and stuff like that, or water bottles and toilet paper and tissue paper and face cloths and jeans and coat hangers and paper towels and irons and fruits and vegetables and desks and chairs. It's like the more I acquire stuff, the different items, it starts connecting to every other item in existence, and it's like a snowball reaction of just an infinite amount of goodness, just pulverizing the heart and soul of evil, which is Canada. Like, it's just literally like just rotting and destroying these people by an infinite margin every infinity of a second, and it'll never stop. So long as these people exist, they're going to get worse and worse and worse. Well, but yeah, anyway, that's basically what the beings were teaching me about this place. Like I said, this spiritual warfare stuff, or psychological warfare, is insanely awesome stuff. Like, it really, really, really is the coolest stuff I could ever imagine. Like, when I was growing up with these perverts, like ever since I was a child in this mind-controlled hellhole, like literally, like starting as a child, they would start having adults having sex around us and stuff like that. Like just introducing us to sexuality as toddlers. Like you'd see little like 5-year-old children sitting there, just sitting there cross-legged, watching the adults have sex in the middle of the room and stuff like that. They really did stuff like that when in the 70s in this place. You know, like just introducing children to sexuality. So when I was like 7 or 8 years old, I was already like getting all fucking excited looking at the Sears broad catalog and stuff like that. You know, like just, and it's all mind control crap. Like they keep you as dumb as possible, force your thoughts and emotions, and try to get you to desire the women of this place sexually. Like they literally, as when I was a child, these people would literally try to get me to be sexual with the adults, which is basically like, you're a child, sit there and sexually desire the women, and it's like, you know, like it's brutally disgusting, and they had no shame in it whatsoever. You know, no shame whatsoever, just disgusting filth. But anyway, like I was saying, the psychological warfare stuff is absolutely incredible. You know, for a long time they try to teach me my whole life that the idea of life is to just have fun. You know, have some sex, drugs, alcohol, try to get some sort of job with a lot of money, buy the things you like, just play and have fun, and just, you know, support the government, vote for evil, and support the filth of existence, work hard, pay your taxes. And it's like, what the fuck? That ain't the purpose of life. What kind of fucking idiot creates a way of life like this? You know? But anyway, there's some thoughts for you. As far as I can tell, the psychological war stuff about spreading goodness and learning and improving is way more fun than chasing after used, mind-controlled gutter trash hooers and stuff like that, who have no moral compass whatsoever, and they don't even want one, as far as I can tell. You can try to teach them and tell them things, and they just spit in your face and tell you to fuck off. I was like, fuck you too. But anyway, yeah, there's some thoughts for the day, and maybe we'll talk again a little bit later. There you go.